Hi, my name's Kim Hamilton Duffy, and I am architect of the Digital Credentials Consortium, and I'm based out of MIT Open Learning, and I'm also co-chair of the W3C Credentials Community Group, which is really driving forward a lot of standards around digital credentials and digital identity solutions. I should start by saying I'm thrilled to be considered for South by Southwest EDU. I grew up in Austin and went to UT Austin, and I attended South by Southwest back when wristbands cost about $20. So thank you for considering us. And the timing of our work at DCC has been really interesting. So demand for digital credentials over the last few months especially have been accelerating. But it's important that we're thoughtful and get it right. And the members of DCC and our partnerships with governments, related standards bodies, we're tapping into expertise going back many, many years and how to do it right. So there's a lot of concerns that we want to focus on, which is portability of your records and interoperability. You don't want to be locked into some vendor solution. Another major factor that we're interested in is privacy. The idea that you shouldn't have to reveal information about yourself that you don't want to, and that you're ultimately in control of your records and how they're used. So yeah, I think the other aspect to it is that when you think of digital credentials, I think people think about pretty flat digital records. So just, maybe PDF versions of a transcript or diploma. But really what we're working on as well is adding richer context to it. So not just you graduated from somewhere or you finished this course, but what sort of skills and competencies did you learn along the way? So that's the really critical part that we're driving forward. And we're working with many partners on this, including employers who are working on problems like how do you open up job descriptions so that the job postings don't just say something like looking for rockstar developer. Instead, specifically what sort of skill sets do you need? So we're hoping that all this work ultimately results in more portable records that you can carry on for your life, that will open up new opportunities, whether in the workforce or in lifelong learning. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sonam, a graduate student in the Human-Computer Interaction program at Georgia Tech. I am working as a UX researcher on the Digital Credentials Consortium project, and my work involves refining the concepts and ideas we have for how the interface might look like and how it might integrate seamlessly with the tools that we are currently using, such as Canvas. I'm quite invested in this project, especially because it will enable talent be more visible and will allow users to focus on things that are more important, such as learning and applying to schools or jobs, than gathering documents and sharing them. Because I remember when I was applying for my graduate programs last year, I would often find myself spending more time on getting everything together and making decisions such as what to share and how to get my documents verified, among others. So this movement is reshaping how we will think about this whole ecosystem of learning pathways and learning records. And I'm looking forward to continuing to work on this project and seeing how the higher education evolves because of it.
Hello, my name is Matt Lyle. I work in the Center for 21st Century Universities at Georgia Tech in Atlanta, Georgia. And there I'm the Director of Digital Learning Technologies. And I'm actually camping in the North Georgia mountains right now, but I just got a note that I needed to record a video of myself talking about digital credentials, so hopefully you don't mind the setting. We have been involved in the Digital Credentials Consortium for the past couple of years, and heavily involved in the technical working group within that consortium, where we're developing pilots and trying to imagine sort of the future of digital credentials in higher ed. Why digital credentials in higher ed? We think that as the learning experiences continue to evolve and people continue to pursue various different types of paths in the higher education system, the idea of credentials is going to evolve. The idea that you will have one degree that follows you throughout your career, lands you a job, and you stay in that field is old school. What's more common now is that people are going to get multiple degrees, and they're going to get multiple certificates and badges and all sorts of credentials throughout their career, and they're going to keep returning to higher ed throughout their career to reskill and upskill and prepare for a rapidly evolving workforce. So we are really excited about the idea of working with 12 universities around the world to establish the future and hopefully establish some standards for digital credentials in higher ed.
Hi, I'm James Chartrand. I'm a consultant working with the Faculty of Engineering at McMaster University in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. We're working as part of the Digital Credentials Consortium to move McMaster's credentials, including full academic degrees, to the verifiable credential standard. McMaster is very excited about the work on the Digital Credentials Consortium because it provides students with complete ownership and control of their educational achievements, making it much easier for students to manage and share their credentials, and to eventually manage them together with all their other credentials like a driver's license or citizenship. Working with all the great people in the consortium over the last year or so has been a pleasure, and we're very much looking forward to continuing to contribute to all the innovative and exciting work of the consortium.